So now here we have regression. So what is regression? So before doing regression, let me just revise about correlation. So correlation was what? It was analyze the degree of relationship between two variables. So correlation give us the relation. What is the relation between two variables? So it gives us a value to that. Now regression means what? Suppose we have two variables x and y, and we need to find the value of y where with the help of a given value of x. So regression is what? It estimates the unknown value of one variable from the known value of another related variable. So first thing, xy has to be related. So unknown value of y from a known value of x. That's what regression is all about. So regression is represented by a line. So that line is what does what? So line describing the average relationship between the variables. So regression, and that is known as line of regression. So it is basically a line which defines an average relationship between the two variables x and y. So now we have basically two types of variables. We are talking about two variables x and y. So two types of variables. One is dependent variable and the other one is independent variable. And what is dependent variable? Variable whose value needs to be predicted. So I told you what? I need to find the values of y where the value of x is already given, and we have another value independent variable that is used to predict the value of the dependent variable. So with the help of independent variable, I will try to predict the value of the dependent variable. So that's what dependent and independent variable. Now dependent variable are also known as regressed. From regression it came regressed or explained. And independent variable is also known as regressor, predictor or explanatory. Okay, so these are the two types of variables. Now let's move on to the next slide that says line of regression. Now we're going to talk about the line. Previously we had this line which describes the average relationship between the variables. So now we are going to talk about that line. So what is line of regression? So line of regression gives the best estimate. It gives the best estimate of the dependent variable for any specific value of independent variable. So the line of regression, suppose we have this line of regression. Now at this particular point we have x, y different values. So suppose at this point the value of x is 4. Now with the help of value of x, we'll try to find out the value of y. Suppose the value of y is 2. So every particular point on that line gives one particular value of x and one particular value of y. So with the help of this line of regression, we can estimate the dependent variable, that is y, or it can be x, dependent variable y, for any specific value of independent variable. Now when I say y is a dependent variable, x is an independent variable, when we have to predict the value of y with respect to the value of x. Now x can also be the dependent variable and y can be the independent variable when you have to predict the value of x with the given value of y. So it can interchange. So for two variables, always remember this one, for two variables we will have two regression line. I already told you two regression line. Why two regression line? Suppose we have one regression line. In this line we need to predict the value of y for a given value of x, and then there will be another regression line L2. So here it will be yx. We have to predict the value of y with a given value of x, and this L2 line, the second regression line, it will be xy. Here you have to predict the value of x with a given value of y. So for two variables we have two regression line. As the regression of y on x, I said y on x, that is yx, and the regression x on y. So there will be two lines. So what does y on x means? It is used to predict the value of y to a given value of x. So this line predicts the value of y with a given value of x. Now we have regression equation. Now every single line have a equation. So we need to find that particular equation of that particular line. So regression equation of y on x. So we are talking about the first line. So we have to find the regression equation of this line. So how to do that? So for this one, this is the regression line. equation of the regression line, that is ye is equal to a plus bx. So ye, why we have written ye? Because we have to estimate the value of y for a given value of x. So that's why ye is equal to a plus bx, where a and b are constant. So you see here ye is known as dependent variable because it depends on the value of x. So now after doing this, so we have to find the equation of this particular line. So how to solve this particular line? So in this particular line we see there are two variables. The variables are this a and this b. These are the two variables, this a and b. So we need to find these values of a and b. Now how to find these values of a and b? To find the value of a and b, we need the help of these two equations. So these two equations we have to do. One will be summation of y is equal to na plus b summation of x. Then just multiply x with this one. Summation of xy is equal to summation of x a plus b summation of x square. So with the help of these two equations, I will try to find the values of a and b. Now you would be asking, sir, where will I get these values? These values we will get from the table. If we draw the table, we used to draw like the tables like this, 1 2 3 4 5 6. So from these table we will get summation of y. So summation of x will be what? It will be 6, and summation of y will be what? 15. Like this way we will get the values of summation of y, x and xy and summation of x square, like this way. And then we'll put those values and we'll solve these two equations and we'll try to get the values of a and b. Once we get the value of a and b, we'll substitute those values in this equation, that is ye is equal to a plus bx, and we'll get the relation between y and x. Now the next one. So the first regression equation was of what? Of y on x. Now the second equation will be of x on y. So this is the second line we are talking about. So here we have to estimate the value of x for a given value of y. So that's why we are adding xc is equal to a plus by. It will be the same thing, but in place of x I will write y, in place of y I will write x. So what two equations we have to solve? We have to solve summation of x is equal to a n plus b summation of y, and this n is what? Number of terms. And the other one will be summation of xy is equal to a summation of y plus b summation of y square. So these two again equations we have to solve to get the values of a and b, and once we get the value of a and b, we'll substitute in here and we'll get the required relation. Okay. Now, so there are some alternative forms of this regression equation. What are the alternative forms? The alternative forms are taken from the deviations of arithmetic mean. You know arithmetic mean is what? X bar. So what is that alternative method? The alternative method is given by regression of y on x. So if I have to find regression of y on x, that can be found out by y minus y bar, that is the deviation from the mean. Y minus y bar is equal to byx. Byx is known as regression coefficient of y on x. So here basically we are estimating the value of y with a given value of x, that is byx, and that is byx into multiplied by x minus x bar. So this is my regression equation of y on x. So it will be what? Y minus y bar is equal to byx. I am writing y first because I need to predict the value of y with the given value of x, byx x minus x bar. So that's my regression equation of y on x. So in the same way, regression equation of x on y will be what? It will be x minus x bar is equal to bxy y minus y bar, where bxy is what? Regression coefficient of x on y. Clear? Now how to find these values of byx and bxy? So byx, the formula is given by r. You know r is what? Correlation. We already know what is the formula of r. So r is equal r into sigma x sigma y. This is the value of, this one will be sigma y by sigma x. This one will be sigma y by sigma x. This is byx, and bxy will be what? It will be r into sigma x by sigma y. If x is first, x will be at the top. If y is first, y will be at the top. So this is how we find regression coefficients. Okay. Now there is another formula. The another formula is given by byx is equal to summation of x minus x bar. You know, we have done the formula of r. R is what? Covariance of x comma y divided by, it was divided by what? Sigma x into sigma y. So that is equal to summation of x minus x bar y minus y bar is equal to root over of x minus x bar whole square root over of y minus y bar whole square. So basically byx, if you put those values in this expression, you'll get the same formula. So you see the top portion is what? Summation of x minus x bar y minus y bar divided by summation of x minus x bar whole square. So it's kind of like the same formula. Bxy will be what? In the denominator it will be summation of y minus y bar whole square. The numerator is same, but in the denominator it will be y minus y bar whole square. Now if I multiply now there is another expression, r is equal to plus minus root over of byx bxy. Let's see how do we get this thing. What is the value of byx? It is summation of x minus x bar y minus y bar divided by summation of x minus x bar whole square into bxy will be what? Summation of x minus x bar y minus y bar divided by summation of y minus y bar whole square. Okay, so now if I multiply square root of this thing, r is equal to what? Square root of this thing. So how much you are getting? We are getting plus minus root over of, look, these are two things. So basically one means what? It is x minus x bar y minus y bar whole square, because there are two things. X into x is what? X square. And in the denominator what we have? Summation of x minus x bar whole square y minus y bar whole square. There will be summation in here. Here it will be summation of y minus y bar whole square. Now this whole square and the square root of the top will cut for the upper portion. So plus minus, it will become summation of x minus x bar whole and y minus y bar. So that is it. But for the bottom one, the square root will remain. Why? Because this square is not entire summation square. It is just x minus x bar whole square. So I get root over of x minus x bar whole square root over of summation. There will be summation in here. Summation of y minus y bar whole square. So isn't it same as this one? It's the same formula. Now this plus minus, what does this plus minus means? So this plus minus, both bxy and byx will be of same sign. So the two regression coefficient, that is byx and bxy, they will be of same sign. So if bxy and byx are both positive, if they are both positive, okay, then r will also be positive. If they are both positive, r is positive. And if they are both negative, then r will also be negative. Clear? So that's what we have the theory of the regression portion. Now let me just do one of the problems. So here 23b, I want to do 23b. So it says what? We have to find from the following data of the given marks in two subjects, accountancy and English. So here the mean marks have been given. So mean marks of accountancy, mu x is given as 39 not mu x, we write here as x bar. X bar is given as 39.5 and y bar is given as 47.5 and sigma x is given by 10.8 and sigma y is given by 16.8. And here coefficient of correlation between the marks. So correlation is given. So r is given. R is 0.42. So this is what we have. So these are the facts they have given, and we have to find two regression equations. So we have to find the two regression equations. So first thing, we know the alternative method. The alternative method was what? Y minus y bar is equal to byx x minus x bar, or x minus x bar is equal to bxy y minus y bar. These are the two equations. So first thing, we need to know the value of the coefficients, a regression coefficient. So what is the value of byx? we know byx is given by r into sigma y divided by sigma x. That's my byx. So basically that's equal to 0.42 into sigma y is 16.8 divided by 10.8. That's my sigma y. So let's try to do this one. So we have y minus y bar is what? 47.5, and byx is how much? 0.42 into 16.8 by 10.8. So this is my byx, and x minus x bar is how much? 39.5. So this one, you simplify this one and write this one in the form of y is equal to ax plus b. Write it this one like this. Simplify this one and write it y is equal to ax plus b, and then this one will do what? X minus x bar is 39.5, and bxy, what is the formula of bxy? It is r dot sigma x divided by sigma y, then y minus y bar. Acha, y bar, the value of y bar we know, the value of y bar is 47.5, so this one will be 47.5. So again, what do you get? X minus 39.5 is equal to r is 0.42 into sigma x is 10.8, sigma y is 16.8, and y minus 47.5. So again, solve this equation and write it in the form of ay plus b. So this is how we get the two regression equations. Now it says estimate the marks in English for marks 50 in accountancy. So after getting the equations by using these values, what I have to do? They have told you to estimate the value of English. Now English means what? Y. So you have to estimate the value of y for 50 marks in English accountancy. So when x is equal to 50, so they have told you when x is equal to 50, what is the value of y? So now my question will come that which regression equation should I select? So this regression equation means what? We have to predict the value of x, but here x value is already given. So obviously we will take this regression equation. So I will write y is equal to a into 50 plus b. First, from this solution, you first find out the value of a and b, then you substitute in here and you will get the answer. I will just post the question after this recording. Okay, now question number 29. So question number 29, how we are going to do is, in a partially destroyed record, the following data are available. Variance of x is 25. So sigma square x is 25. So from here sigma x is equal to 5. And the regression equation of x on y. Regression equation of x on y. So it means what? Regression equation of x on y, that is given by 5x minus y is equal to 22. Now since it's regression equation of x on y, I will write it like this. So 5x and y, I will take it that side, y plus 22 I can write. Then I will write x is equal to, divide both sides by 5. So I get y by 5 plus 22 by 5. Since it's a regression equation of x on y, we write it like this. Now the second one, it says regression equation of y on x, and that is equal to what? It is 64x minus 45y is equal to 24. So this one I have to write in terms of y. So this will become what? 45y is equal to 64x minus 24. So therefore y is equal to 64 by 45x minus 24 by 45. That's what we have. So these are the two regression equations we got. Now we have to find the mean values of x. So how to find the mean values of x? So for mean values of x, what I will do is, I will not use these two because they have fractions in here. So I will not use these two. For mean values of x, I will use these two. So what I will do is, for x bar and y bar, what happens that x bar and y bar will also satisfy these equations. What do I mean by satisfy these equations? It means if in place of x and y, if you put x bar and y bar, that is also correct. So we have 5x bar minus y bar is equal to 22. This is my equation number 1. And then we have 64x bar minus 45y bar is equal to 24. This is my second equation. So how to solve these two equations? We'll do elimination method. So we'll do what? Equation 1 into 45. If you multiply equation 1 with 45, so 45 into 5 is how much? 45 into 5 is your 225. So we have 225 x bar minus 45 into y is 45 y bar is equal to 45 into 22. 45 into 22 is 990. So we have this thing, and now we'll subtract. So if I subtract, the signs will change. This will be minus, this will be plus, this will be minus. So this two cuts. So 225 minus 64, that gives you about, wait a second, 225 minus 64, it's 161. It's 161, so the minus 161 x bar, and this one will be minus 990 minus 24. 990 minus 24, that gives us 966. Now therefore x bar will be what? Minus 966 divided by minus 161, and that gives us our 966 divided by 161, that is 6. So my x bar is equal to 6. Now putting the value of x bar in equation number 1. So from equation 1, what do I get? So 5 into 6 minus y bar is equal to 22. So y bar will become what? Take this y bar that side, take this y bar this side, and take 22 this side. So we have 30 minus 22, that gives us 8. So y bar is 8 and x bar is 6. We got the mean values. Now they have told you to find the standard deviation of y. So how to find the standard deviation of y? So first thing, in order to find standard deviation of y, we have to find r. Now r value we know it is what? Plus minus root over of byx and bxy. Now there is another way to find bxy and byx. So what is that way? So look at here, we have got this one as regression equation of x on y. So here this basically can be written as x is equal to bxy into y. So here bxy into y. So now what is multiplied with y in this equation? You just look at this variable. It is what? 1 by 5 is multiplied. So bxy is equal to 1 by 5. I got bxy as 1 by 5. So this is my bxy into. And what is my byx now? So again byx, for byx, look at this one. This will be my byx. So it is 64 by 45. And one thing I see, both the coefficient are positive. bxy is also positive, byx is also positive. If both are positive, so r will also be positive. So here it will be what? It will be root over of is equal to. So my r will be root over of, how much is it coming? 64 is what? 8 square. And from 45, 5 nines are 45. I can write it as 5 square into 9 square. 5 square into 3 square. Because I have 5 nines are 45. So 1 5 comes out of 45 and that becomes 5 square and it's 9. So we can take all the squares out. So it becomes 8 divided by 5 3s are 15. So r is my 8 by 15, and what is that value comes out to be? 8 divided by 15, the value comes out to be 0.533. So once I know the value of r, so sigma x will be how much? So r is equal to how much? 0.533, and sigma x is our the value of sigma x is 5. So therefore r is equal to what? We know the formula, that is we know the regression coefficient formula, that is bxy is equal to r into sigma x by sigma y. So from here sigma y is equal to r into sigma x divided by bxy. So the value of r is 0.533 and value of sigma x is 5, and value of bxy is how much? Bxy we already found out, it's 1 by 5. So we'll write here 1 by 5 in here. So what do we get? So this 5 will go up. So 0.533 into 25. How much is it coming? This is 0.533 into 25. It's coming 13.325. 13.325 or 13.33. So that's the value of sigma y. Now you have to find correlation between x and y, and we have already found out correlation between x and y, that is r is equal to 0.533. That's how we solve the question. Okay, now that's it.